So, you seem to have an interesting take on this topic. So, I'm just gonna go through the things I remember in your post and explain what they're talking about, right? Okay, so you talk about head voice, falsetto. Do you avoid these things? What's going on? Okay, so, um, the thing that matters in the end is the sound quality. It doesn't matter if you're in chest voice or head voice, but most, or falsetto, head voice slash falsetto is also a conflicting term that is used in a variety of different ways in different spaces. So that's the thing to watch out for. Um, when you're talking about whether a voice, kind of like the reason that people often advise against going into falsetto as a baseline for your voice, not for inflection, but as a baseline, is because it can lead to a somewhat hollow quality, right? Um, so hollowness is not something that typically shows up in male voices. However, if you've got a sound which has a lack of spectral information, a lack of kind of like volume in a atypical way, kind of like that sounds masculine. If you have a buzzy sound like this, uh, uh, that also sounds more masculine. In fact, you might be inclined to say that sounds more masculine. That is where the buzziness comes in. This is what Ziana is trying to get you to remove. When the guides say add buzziness, they're probably talking about something called twang. Twang increases your resonance. And twang shows up in a lot of accents, but not all accents. So a lot of people don't actually want twang in their voices. Um, so, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. You're not going to find an easy one-stop shop for all of this stuff. Your general aim, though, is to reduce how heavy you are with your voice. So, if you are kind of like speaking like this, you probably want to go a little bit softer. You probably want to raise your pitch a little bit. You probably want to change your resonance up into a kind of like smaller space. So your vocal tract is smaller, and then you'll get to a more feminine sound. There you go. Those are the things you want to focus on. Different things require different approaches. If you are struggling with one thing, there's not a fix all solution to everything, right? It is a skill you need to learn.